I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher. 33, talking to you on a rainy day. Rainy day in my rocking chair. And I want to address the subject of intentional manifestation. Another way of saying this is intentional creation, knowing that we are creators. We have the creative spark within us, and we have the means to bring about our desires from the mind out into 3D reality. The only catch is this creative process is it's a co-creative process. So there's a part that we play in it, and then there's a part that God plays in it. A part that we have to let go and give up to God. And a key principle in understanding as well is that God always says yes. God always says yes. Now, if God always says yes, then how is it that we don't always get what we want? Well, much of the time, what God is saying yes to is what we are in alignment with. And if we are out of alignment with that which we desire, then God is going to say yes to what we are in alignment with right now in our current time. And when God may not be saying yes to us in the meantime, that doesn't necessarily mean that yes to our desire is off the table. It just means maybe not now. And maybe the resistance that's showing up in our life is a reflection of something that we need to work through in order to become in alignment with that which we desire. This is what I call process manifestation, process magic, process creation. It is the process of becoming the version of yourself that is in alignment and that truly believes that you are worthy of attaining that which you desire. And it's this dance of setting an intention, taking inspired action, letting go of that which you can't control, that which you can't influence, up to God. And learning to be patient, learning to believe, learning to have faith, and at the same time learning to be present. Big paradox here. All these different intentions seem sometimes contradictory, but when we get out of the 3D world, we have to start thinking in a multi-dimensional plane where all of this is happening at the same time. But here we can only do one thing at a time. So we can have the burning desire, we can take the radical action. We get to a place where we may feel stuck, got to let go. Got to let go, be present, maybe focus our attention on something else that's in our present as we continue to become the version of ourselves that we need to be. There's also principles of light magic and black magic in creation. Light magic is magic that we are becoming something different, and as we become, we radiate differently, have a different relationship with the world and others outside in it because we become something different. Black magic is using coercion to manipulate the wills of other people, manipulate the wills to people to do what you want without you necessarily changing, and being able to harness their energy to attain what you want, essentially magnifying your desire by taking from them. And both are possible. If we look at many big power structures in the world, black magic is used to coerce people into giving their divine spark to an agenda, to a plan, to an idea that they may not necessarily be in alignment with, had their wills, had their perception not been toyed with. So this is how the black magic works. Black magic requires an intense amount of energy. That is why you see the black magicians of the world, they can never have enough, because this process is exhausting. It's draining. You're always needing more. You're always needing to take more and more and more from others. Bending the wills of other people is exhausting. Where on the other side, in the light, becoming requires effort. It requires work, but it's a labor of love. And a labor of love is sustainable. And yes, there are times when you will have setbacks. There are times when you face doubt, when you face pain, when you can get tired on this path as well. But when you go through that, this is the hero's journey. You go through that place where you confront these doubts and fears and the exhaustion within yourself, and you emerge as a stronger, more resilient version of yourself, more confident, more powerful. And this reinforces your belief of worth, worthiness, and puts you more in alignment with that which you seek to attain. So, two different paths. The exhausting, fast-burning path of darkness, which, again, a lot of times that requires a lot of resources to begin with. If you're low on resources, then it's much harder to actually achieve your thing with the black magic, but it can be done if you have enough resources. That's what we see in the world. And the other path of light, the path of becoming, and altering your relationship with the world and with other people by being a more expansive version of yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Kind of went to a couple of places here. Co-creation, dance of action and letting go, and the nature of white and black magic, which I'll probably just go on and make another video for. That being said, I'm going to end this transmission, and I'll see you on the other side. Be well, my friends.